If you clicked on this video, you're probably my friend, or you're definitely interested in the topic. I think acne has been one of the major reasons why a lot of people are insecure. And I was one of them. It even reached to a point where I wanted to die. But before we dive into that, welcome to my channel. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. There's no discrimination here. I'm not gonna be aggressive in making you subscribe to the channel, but if you do decide to watch the video until the end and you happen to like the content, please consider subscribing. Thank you. So anyway, you guys might be asking, why the hell am I talking about acne when my face is so full of acne and pimple marks? But sorry to burst your bubble. This video is not about my acne healing journey, but rather the insecurity that I got because of acne and how I overcame it. So, no skincare tips today. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Whether big or small, few or a lot, I'm pretty sure most of us has already been hit by acne, at least once. And of course, the emotional damage that comes along with it. Sometimes when people see your acne, they might respond or think like, oh, your acne isn't that bad. Or maybe they'll say like, I've seen a lot worse. And as a person who was on the receiving end of those remarks, it definitely didn't help. It might be true for some people, but honestly, it's not the right response. If you think that those remarks will help them feel a little bit better, think again. We shouldn't invalidate other people's struggle just because we think or we saw someone going through worse. All struggles are valid. My acne started to become bad right after I graduated from college. I found work, started to get more stressed, had less time to take care of myself, and my pimples just started to pile up. One after another, mark after mark. Honestly, I just grew tired of it. I just went on with life. But it didn't hit me until 2019, when I started to develop a bad case of cystic acne. They would reoccur every single time, and they would grow but the exact same place, which was kind of annoying. And sometimes they would occur simultaneously, like one on my left cheek, one on my right cheek, one on the side of my nostrils. They weren't small. They were huge and swollen. And then during this time, I also had a big breakup, and the acne just got worse. It was so bad that I literally lost my smile. I didn't meet any of my friends. I didn't go out that much because I didn't want to show my face. I remember always looking at the mirror and just crying. I also remember looking at my phone using the front camera. I would close my phone right away once I saw my face. I wanted to end my life. The insecurity that I was feeling was slowly but surely eating me from the inside. Crazy enough, I'm here, talking in front of a camera, with an oily nose still, and still a lot of pimple marks. I still grow pimples from time to time, but the only difference now is I have confidence now, and I regained my smile. Of course, not everybody's the same. I'm just hoping that whatever I share will help you motivate yourself to do something about that insecurity of yours. Without further ado, I'm gonna tell you some of the things that I learned along the way. It's gonna be hard to overcome your insecurity if you always let the outside noise dictate how you value yourself. The quest to overcoming insecurity starts within ourselves, and knowing that our value should never be defined how others see you. They aren't the benchmark. I probably heard a lot of statements from other people regarding how I look or how it is my fault that I got these cystic acne, or maybe even mocked me for using a camera that had filters on. And I let that get the best of me. But once I started to block out all the noise, everything else that I did became easier. I started to reach out to my family to tell them how much I was suffering internally and mentally because of my acne. And throughout my healing journey, they have been the best support group that I ever had. They acknowledged that my feelings were valid, and they even gave me suggestions on how to improve my habits and what can I do to lessen the occurrence of my acne. And that to me is important for anyone who's struggling. May it be your family, your friends, or anyone you can think of, as long as you trust them and know that they have a healthy mindset that can help you. Because having someone beside you actually boosts your confidence that you can overcome this. After blocking out the noise from the outside and also getting your support group, time to block out the noise from the inside. No one, and I mean no one in the world is perfect. Your mind will probably force you to keep looking down on yourself. But honestly, you should know deep down that nobody is perfect. You have to embrace the fact that it is normal for humans to get acne. Some are blessed because they're not having this kind of discussion, but for us, if we do accept it, it won't seem like a flaw anymore. Because you know that it is a part of who you are at the current moment. Kind of like find a work that you love and it won't seem like work at all. If you do embrace the fact that you do have acne now, it will surely help you to not get swayed by any type of noise out there. Now that you have a peaceful mind to think, you can now research about the type of acne you have and what are the causes that lead to such cases. Is it related to food? Is it related to hygiene? Is it related to how much you should wash your pillows? Or maybe it's about that messed up sleeping pattern that you have, or stuff like that. Doing this allows you to look at yourself in the mirror and assess whatever adjustment you can make to have healthier habits. I know. Not everyone has the luxury or the money to have themselves checked professionally. But you do have money to buy all these skincare products without even checking what kind of content does it have or if it's okay for your skin type. Believe me, I have been there. I wasted so much money buying a lot of skincare products that didn't really fit my skin type. Imagine all that money spent without yielding good results. I could have used that earlier to get professional help. I wouldn't even have known that I had cystic acne if it weren't for the dermatologist that I went to. Shout out to Skin Soul Clinic. Not sponsored, by the way. But if it really isn't possible as of the moment, look for alternatives, like free consulting. At least for you to know what kind of problem you're dealing with, and then save up for the treatment. If you went to a professional or you didn't, I still have the same message anyways. Just be patient. It might take years, it might take longer than that, or it might even be shorter. I don't know. It took me at least a year to get rid of all my marks and all the cystic acne that I had. And definitely, healing doesn't take overnight, much less overcoming your insecurity. But if you continue to develop healthy habits for yourself, then I'm pretty sure that you're going to enjoy every step of the process. You are not alone in this struggle. Lots of people are struggling with acne and insecurity as well. We all have our walls to overcome, and that's valid. Don't let anybody say otherwise. Stay the course and stay disciplined. Negativity can come in different directions and in all different forms. It's up to us to equip ourselves in this battle that we are facing, just like the majority. We can do this! If you do like the content, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Until then, see you next time. Bye.
오랜만이야 넌 변한 게 없네 다시 만날 걸